All right, peace, love, and light. This is just going to be the spirit reading for Aries and Capricorn season. If you would like to book a personal reading with me, all of that information is, as always, in the description below. So go ahead and check that out by clicking the title. And while you're there, subscribe to this YouTube channel, Tip the Tarot Reader, and follow me on my other platforms. We are going to say our prayer, shuffle up, and then we shall begin. So, dear the divine God, our Holy Father, Yahweh, and our angels, thank you for being the highest form of good in our lives, for keeping our heads on straight and straying us away from negativity as best as possible. And thank you to the angels for the assistance that they have brought today and the assistance they'll bring during this reading. Right now, I'm asking that you guys bless and protect this space as well as the viewers and myself, to ground us in our energy, Lord, so that way we know what messages to receive, and to gift us the keen discernment to know what to do with the knowledge received as well. Please grant me the ability to keep my personal opinion and bias to the side if you so choose, the strength to continue on, and the clarity needed to focus. And anything else that you deem worthy for this reading, please allow us to be the vessels to receive and deliver. Amen. Ashe. So, as I was shuffling, we got 3 cards that poked themselves out. First one was the Queen of Swords. Second one, Queen of Coins in the reverse. And the third one, the Two of Cups in the reverse. This is a scale balancing. I also feel for somebody in particular that the Queen of Swords energy is training you in the way and form of attacks in Capricorn season, Aries. You are being trained by the Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords is an archetype in someone that is cold-shouldered, truthful, and what is it when you have your eye on your prey? She's cold-shouldered, she's truthful, and she's standing on business. She's straight pointed towards what she wants to consume. And what she wants to consume, Aries, is you. She wants to consume you. So you this season are going to be attracting a lot of people who want the business that you have to offer. You're going to be attracting a lot of people who want the life that you have to live. You're going to be attracting a lot of people who want the behavior that you exuberate and exude out. You're going to be attracting a lot of people that mimic you. The Queen of Swords is coming in to learn. This is your teacher season, Aries. 333, as I say that. This is your teacher season. This is your divine teacher season. This is your ascended master teaching season. So usually this is just the season to show them the tips and tricks that make you the way that you are and the way that you behave. If you take note about Capricorn season for the spirit and the soul overall, it's going to allow you the opportunity for self-recognition, but you must recognize yourself. 404. I want you guys, and I want my Twitch stream that is catching the behind the scenes of my tarot recordings, to know that my readings are not zodiac sign specific. They're birth chart specific. My readings are not zodiac sign specific. They're birth chart specific. So wherever your placements are at, this is the reading for your placements, and you have to interpret it based off of your placements, okay? So next thing that came out was the Queen of Coins. The Queen of Coins is She's the trickster this season for you. The Queen of Coins is the trickster this season for you. This Queen of Coins is, she's deception. She's the deceiver. She's going to come up to you, offering you a bunch of things that you have to offer yourself. She's going to come and offer you a bunch of things that you have to offer yourself. This may be someone that is just more, this could be anybody, because I'm reading the energy. This could be anybody, and this is more so just the people around you. The people around you are going to come, they're going to attack you in the method of offering what you already have. They're going to, and then this is the trick that I'm seeing in my mind with my mind's eye. I'm seeing that they're going to swipe it from behind your back and give it back to you. So the people coming towards you this season, they have nothing to offer. And that's why this Two of Cups is in the reverse for this season. This is the theme of the season, is knowing that the people coming towards you have nothing to offer you and everything to take from you. They're greedy. They're hunters. They are devourers. They're consumers. And essentially, if you know how to network, then you are in your environment and you are in your ability and you are in your power. Because everyone around you is a consumer, and they're a specific consumer of you. So whatever you give them, they're going to consume. But the thing is, they're not receiving it. They're just ingesting it. So the people around you, if you continue to feed them, will become gluttonous about you and your life and your hand. And they will be so gluttonous about it that if you try to remove the hand that feeds them, which is you giving them opportunities, experiences, chances, and entrances into your network. If you try to remove that hand, if you try to remove yourself, if you try to remove your behavior, they're going to attack you. And that's what the Queen of Swords is all about. Once she has her eye on something, if that something moves, she attacks it. If it's trying to move away from her, she attacks it. If she's trying to achieve it somehow, if it's trying to leave or achieve her, she attacks it. She's an attacker. She is an attacker. That is her first move, is attack it. She teaches through attacks. Whether those attacks are personal or distant or relatable, or maybe it's like your third cousin, fourth auntie. Whatever the situation may be, this person is an attacker, and she teaches through the attacks. Your Two of Cups is in the reverse because you're not getting anything from this. You're not getting anything from this. And you're not receiving anything from this. And it's specifically you're not getting and you're not receiving. To get is not to receive, and to receive is not to get in this context. In this experience, in this situation. In this situation, to get is to go after and obtain. And to receive is to get is to go after and obtain. And to receive is to get from someone else. So what you can obtain and what you are given, you're not given anything. You're not receiving anything from someone else. And you're not getting anything on your own. It's like the Queen of Swords has completely blocked your entire season of Capricorn season. For Aries, the Queen of Swords is she's blocking you. She's blocking you. She's blocking you. So let's see why. Why is she blocking you? This is for what? But why is she blocking you? It's something about the floating cup. And this floating cup is a grail. It's not holy, it's just floating. It's something about a floating cup. Levitation. A breezy life. A life that seems like you're just exuding effort. It's not effortless, and it's not too much effort. It's effort. You just put in a little bit of work, not too much. You just put in a little bit of work, not too much. And that's what she's after this season. She has something in her eye, and that eye, and what she sees, it reminds her of who she is or who she used to be. And it used to be efforted to do things in life. And she's trying to receive that back from you. Yep, investment, Seven of Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles, that's the investment. The Ace of Swords wanted to say hello, and that's the truth. She just wants her life back. She just wants her life back. The Hangman in the reverse is learning. In the upright, it is you have learned. And then you got the Devil card in the reverse, which is to be careless. The truth is that they have learned to be careless, to be reckless, to be without emotion is what they have learned, which has enabled them to be the Queen of Swords. They have learned to be without emotion. They have learned to be without emotion. They're emotionless. So the people coming towards you, they won't hold any sympathy, and they won't hold any empathy for you. And usually that's a dangerous environment, and it's something that you need to get out of. But you got to remember, Aries, you are a ram. You are a ram. And rams, if I'm not mistaken, they are loners. And they do the impossible. Yeah, they do the impossible. Rams are animals that are able to, like, the mountain is slated like this. The mountain is slated like this. They're very steep. And, typically a human has to climb using all four limbs. But a ram sits on the mountain. Sorry, I can't do it. But a ram sits on the mountain like that, regularly. It somehow attaches itself to the steepest hills and is able to just sit as if it is on regular ground, as if it is on horizontal ground. So you are able to do the impossible, which is exist in an environment like this. So let's not forget that. A very steep environment where you are at a disadvantage in is your home environment, your regular environment. This is where you thrive. This is where you live, is in disadvantages. You are always going to be the minority. You are always going to be the odd one out. You are always going to be the odd one out in the minority. You're always going to be that because you thrive in that environment. You thrive in that environment. So with you being the one that is, I don't want to jump too ahead of myself and say that you are non-gluttonous. And I don't want to jump too ahead of myself and say that you are not like what you are attracting, or what is attracted to you, rather. You do have the Two of Cups symbolizing a love situation. And if we place this in the in-between, it's letting me know that you guys are one in the same. What is the air symbols? Air is, you got, no, because my is expression, but no, my wands are still fire. So it's Libra. Air signs are, you got Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, and then what's left is Libra, Virgo, no, Libra, I'm forgetting. It doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. I was just trying to see some shit. So you're the oddball. But the oddball that is able to receive and achieve. Yahweh really wants me to make this point when it comes to you being the oddball and you being the minority. You are the rose grown in concrete. You are the eagle, not the hawk. You are the stallion, not the mane. You are the you are the one, and just like baseball, never count the oddball out, never count the odd one out. Just like in baseball, it's always for some reason the minority pitcher or the minority hitter that strikes it out the park, that hits it out the park. Libra, Aquarius, and Gemini. That's what it is. Thank you. Thank you, Jen. Thank you. That's what it is. Libra, Aquarius, and Gemini. So those may be the people that you attract this season. Libra, Aquarius, Gemini with Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. Those are the people that you need to watch out for no matter what. Because they're coming in to take from you and they ain't giving shit back. And they're not giving you shit in exchange. So it's like essentially what Yahweh is doing, what God is doing, what the universe is enabling is for you to learn when to be nice and when not to be nice. It's time for you to learn how to care for yourself through selfishness. How to care for yourself by developing internal boundaries that tell you not to be in a situation because of the internal pain that you will receive from being in a situation like that. And it's so funny that we was just talking about this, Jen. It's so funny we was just talking about this. But from a situation that you receive pain, like for example, you have to form these internal boundaries. Because, for example, if you existing with Ashley causes you to feel annoyance from the sound of her voice, then you need to form that internal boundary that's going to tell you, no, I'm not going to allow myself to be annoyed. I'm not going to allow myself to be hurt. I'm not going to allow myself to experience the negativity that I don't care to like or tolerate. And I won't interact with Ashley. Especially if it's the sound of their voice that's pissing you off. You and Ashley need to leave each other alone. Or you need to leave Ashley alone, rather. Because Ashley ain't did shit but talk. She can't help the way that she sound. But in those moments when you are annoyed by someone, when your emotions are producing negativity, you don't change the other person. You change yourself. You don't change the other person, you change yourself. So for example, if somebody is at your house and they're annoyed, she said freaking Ashley, okay? So just imagine, somebody is at your house and you're tired, you're exhausted, but they're up and they're ready to stay the whole entire night and party and boogie on down. But you're tired and exhausted. You're the one feeling tired and exhausted. So you need to change. Get up. Tell them, instead of you staying quiet and letting them be, because that's how you were before, get up and tell them to leave. You have to change yourself when you are experiencing emotions you don't want to experience. You have to change yourself, even if it comes down to you changing them as well. You have to change yourself. You have to. So let's move forward with this reading, because that's what this season is enabling you to learn, Aries. And this is a lesson for the Capricorn sign. This season is enabling you to learn when to take care of yourself by being good enough to yourself to say no to others. This experience for you, Aries, in Capricorn season is going to teach you how to let go of people who attack your life. And I see that coming in for me. Because I see people, I see myself not paying attention to the people who attack me anymore. I'm not giving them the time of day. I'm ignoring them. So I got to check my own chart and see where my Capricorn sign lies and see if it's playing out correctly, like how it's playing out correctly. And then we got the King of Coins in the reverse, 2222, as I say this. So not only is the Queen of Coins out, but the King of Coins is out. Lordy, 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 lordy. You're either going to meet someone who is balanced in both of these negative energies, or you're going to meet someone who is either one of these negative energies. The King of Coins in the reverse is greedy. He knows not his limits. He's always coming after what you got. But the King of Coins is different from the Queen. The Queen of Coins is just going to take from you and give it back to you. The Queen of Coins, she's not going to exchange anything. She's not giving up nothing that she has. She's taking what you got and giving it to you. The King of Coins, however, he's going to give you a piece of what you got in exchange for all that you have. He's the swindler. He's the scammer. No, sorry. She's the scammer and he's the swindler. He gonna talk you up out of your pay, and she gonna make you give your pay to her. You're being attacked in all sides of your behavior. From all sides of your behavior, you're being attacked. And this is in order to pull and push you into being by yourself, with yourself, and learning to accompany yourself. Everyone's a threat this season. 2424, as I say that. Everyone is a threat. Let's look up that angel number. Everyone is a threat this season. And then we got hit with 24. But listen to this. First off, I saw angel number 24 brings a message to consider all of your options and weigh up what is truly important to you and what is not. Do not waste your time and efforts on activities or people that do not support you or bring you joy, but rather choose to spend your time doing things and spending your time and efforts on things and people that suit your true self and that resonates with your life purpose and your soul mission. Angel number 24 tells you to be patient a little longer as parts of the bigger plan need to fall into place so that the right doors of opportunity present at the exact right time. Rather than jump at the first thing that piques your interest, wait for clear and obvious signs that will guide you in the right direction. Do not be too hasty when making choices and decisions that will have long-term impacts on your life. Think through possible scenarios and outcomes and pay attention to your emotions, as your feelings will clearly indicate which choices to make. Trust your intuition and you will know which path to take. Trust yourself to continue on your current path, but only if that path feels totally right to you on all levels. It has to clear on every level at this time because everyone's a threat. Everyone. If not, change paths now. If you are intuitively prompted to begin or expand a spiritually based business or service-based venture, trust that all will fall into place for you and you will find opportunities and assistance within establishing the foundations that will lead to your desired result. Have faith and trust that your hard work in whatever way will bring rewards. Now, what I just said, the last thing that I just said, this last little paragraph that I just read is not a trick, but tricky. Because we in this world are so situated and pointed at viewing everything positively that we forget that, negativity exists. And every time that negativity happens to us, it slaps us in the face and we are absurdly shocked at its existence, which never allows us to actually grow endurance to negativity happening around us. Just like you strengthen your body and your muscles, you have to strengthen your soul and your spirit and your emotions. You have to strengthen your internal self in order to also strengthen your external self, which enables you the ability to endure whatever life is thrown at you or that you walk into, even if it is off of God's, Yahweh's divine given path. If you stumble off the path, you will be strong enough to keep going and come back. As long as you strengthen your internal self. So that way your mistakes will never hurt you, never faze you, and you can keep moving right along. So with that being said, like I said, everyone's a threat. The angels just confirmed everyone's a threat. They're on high alert. We're on high alert. It is time to get active. It's time to get up. It's time to get pushing. It's time to do something with somebody. Or do something to somebody. And we ain't talking nasty. It's time to clear out your environment. It's like a spring cleaning is happening. And I told you it's pruning season. It is, did I mess that up? No, it's pruning season. It's pruning season. It's time to get rid of all the things that you need to get rid of in order for you to grow properly by springtime comes. You're going to have the open space, the vacant space in your environment for you to spread out, not for others to come in, but for you to spread out. Yahweh is making room for you to spread out. The universe is enabling situations in your life to remove people so you can spread out. It's time for you to expand. It's time for you to grow wider. You've been growing tall. It's time for you to grow wider. It's that get thick season. And that's why we're talking about strength and endurance of the internal self as well. So with the King of Coins came the devil. I told you he's the tricky. The devil's backed by the Seven of Wands and the Emperor and the Nine of Coins and the Hermit and the Nine of Swords and the Ace of Cups and the Ace of Coins and the Ten of Wands and the Two of Wands and the Magician. That King of Coins is going to send your ass on a journey. You're going to get that little bit and be fucked up from it. The devil at the front door. The devil is at the front fucking door. The devil is at the front damn door. Don't go down his path. Don't. The devil is trying to stop you from going down that path. The devil is trying to halt you from going down that path. But if you slip up and go down that path, know for sure that it will enable you to create your life. Because the devil is stopping you. And if you go beyond the devil, you're going to destroy your life and acquire a new one. But this will let you know that you are able to create your life. So it's like you don't have to go down that path of destroying your life in order to know that you can create it. You can self-reflect upon your actions and your actions only. And that enables you to know how you created your life and also that you created your life. It enables you to know that you created your life and how you create your life, how you created your life. This journey is the Seven of Wands, is a card of valor, is standing up for yourself. This is a card of shielded and being shielding and being shielded. Then you enter into the Emperor, where you are commander of your environment. You enter into the Nine of Coins and you feel all good. But remember, you passed the devil, so this is the wrong way to go. The devil is trying to block you and stop you from going down this route. And then after you feel good, you go on this solo journey because something happened and nobody's around you and it's just fucking you. It's just you. And it's more than likely people are trying to avoid being around the people that are going to take from them and not give them anything. No, learn the lessons that these people are trying to teach you, that these experiences that are trying to teach you. Learn the lessons that God is trying to teach you. Learn the lessons that Yahweh is giving you directly, which is who to say no to and when to say yes to yourself. Because those two things go hand in hand. When you say no to someone else, you're saying yes to yourself. When you say yes to yourself, you're saying yes to yourself. When you say yes to someone else, you're saying yes to someone else. But when you say no to someone else, you're saying yes to yourself. No, I'm not going to give this to you. Yes, that means it can be mine if I so choose to have it. No, I'm not going to spend this time with you. Yes, that means this time is mine if I so choose to have it. So you running, you wind up being alone. You enter into the Nine of Swords and you're in sorrow, you're in worry, you're in fear. Oh, I'm always going to be alone. I'm never going to have anyone. I'm never going to have anyone. You go into the Ace of Cups and you start to think about giving everything that you got to somebody else. This is the King's trick with the Queen's trick. You start about giving everything that you got to somebody else in order to bring them in. And you bring that lifestyle into you where you give everything that you got to other people in order for you to obtain some people. And then you enter into the Ten of Wands. And you're enduring this lifestyle you were never meant to live. Because all you had to do was say no. But you over here giving everything that you got to somebody else because the King and the Queen of Coins and came and swindled and scammed you up out of your lifestyle. So essentially you're just giving it to them or different versions of them. And then you got the Two of Wands. you block them and you block yourself and you create anew again. But what lifestyle are you creating after going down this route? Are you creating that same lifestyle? Or are you creating a brand new one? Or are you going to create what Yahweh intended for you to create, which was just the ability to say no when it's needed? You don't got to go down a destructive path to learn how to say no when it's needed. Because no matter what, even if you don't take the devil's sign, which is telling you to care about your life and be carefree within your life, meaning not having any care at all, not having any care about or for yourself, and not having any care about or for anyone else. And I know, self-care, self-love, self-love. How are you supposed to do this? How is that the right way to do? How is that the blah, 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 blah. To be carefree, you have to be free of care. And the thought of care is the thought of what is to come next and how can I service that. To be carefree, you have to service yourself in the moment. You have to ground yourself in your ability of being present in your moment, of being here. You got to ground yourself. You got to put your awareness directly towards your surroundings in your environment. And never ever think about what's next or serving what's next. Serve yourself. Serve yourself. Serve yourself. Start talking differently if you need to. Like, start in a manifestive tone if you need to. And I said a manifestive tone, not actually manifesting. Serve yourself. When you are hungry, say, I'm eating. Even if you don't have a plate in front of you, because you're hungry, that time is already set aside for you to eat, because you're going to no matter what. So take that action and do it. The key of this season, especially with the temperance being in the reverse here, and the temperance is assuredment, the key of this season is to get you to begin to listen to your emotions and your feelings and put that in rotation, which will enable an eruption of change, a downfall of the blissful state that you have been in, which is to share your environment. It's time to share yourself with yourself. And I want to dive into why to 2020 on my timer for Twitch as I say that. I want to dive into why, but I'm feeling the need that that's going to be answered in the soul reading. So we're going to switch on over to that. Why is it time for you to leave sharing others? That is something that we're going to answer within the soul reading. So if you want to book a personal reading with me, all of that information is as always in the description below. If you want to see more tarot from me, please check out those links in the description below and follow me on Twitch, which is where I do behind the scenes tarot stuff and answering questions and all that. Well, not really questions, taking requests rather, and all of that other stuff. So, yeah, that's it for this reading. Peace, love, and light. Tip the tarot reader and be great.